Hello. Hi guys, welcome back to the stream. Sorry I'm late. I know I was meant to be on at 2 o'clock today. I was meant to be on at 2 o'clock yesterday actually, but what can I say? It's a busy time of year, the holidays and stuff like that, and no rest for the wicked basically. I've just been working really busy and stuff like that, but finally managed to get on today to play some games. Going to play some TCG Live today. A couple of days left in the ladder. 2 days left, so I want to try and get my rating pushed back up a little bit. I've tanked it a wee bit just because I've been trying out different decks and stuff I'm not familiar with, trying out different stuff, and yeah, it's kind of tanked my rating a little bit. I've not been taking it 100% seriously, so just going to get in today, try and get a couple of wins in, see if we can at least hit 1500 again, just so I'm kind of even Stevens to where I started off. But if we can push a little bit more than that, it'd be great as well. So I'll be on for a few hours today, and going to kick things off with a bit of the shark, to be honest with you. There's a shark in the water. I've been having a bit of fun with this deck, to be honest with you. It's quite fast. We've got the Lipard in there from Paradox Rift as well, which is really, really handy. A lot of people kind of underestimate that dishonest swap, or they're so focused on kind of hammering into your Sharpedo that yeah, they don't realise they're going to get all that damage swapped back over onto their Pokemon. So that's really handy. I've got the Hero's Cape in there as well, just so we can maximise that and get the most out of the Lipard. Really kind of get the damage put onto the Sharpedo with the Hero's Cape on it. Then we can switch over that damage with the Lipard. Even without that, to be honest, the Shark deck's pretty quick, to be honest with you, pretty pacey. You've got the Toxtricity in here for accelerating your energy on and doing a little bit of damage as well, which triggers the Hungry Jaws mechanic on Sharpedo. So yeah, it's a nice deck, mainly kind of Phantasmal Flames, with obviously kind of your additional kind of utility and stuff like that added in, like Petulant, Fez, etc. Put the Psyduck in there if we come up against Dragapult, or that new Megalopunny Dusknoir deck, which is kind of nasty as well, to be honest, just because again the tempo's really fast on it. So yeah, we'll get kicking off with the Sharpedo and we'll see where we get from there. I might switch over to Dragapult if I'm finding that the Shark's not consistent enough. I find that Dragapult's quite consistent generally, just because you've not got any weaknesses and stuff like that with the Dragon type. So yeah, you don't have to worry about getting bad matchups as much as you would when you're kind of playing a different type Pokemon. Hi, Reader Candy Show. Just want to say hi to you as well, mate. You're always in the chat, so thanks very much for coming and joining along again. Hope you're all ready for Christmas and stuff like that. It's just round the corner. Can't believe it's nearly here already, to be honest with you. I need to try and get last few presents in before the time comes, but yeah, at the minute my priority is playing Pokemon, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm just going to start off, just get into a game here. Quite good the other week as well. They had a promotion on TCG Live where you were able to pick up like a lot of different cards and stuff like that, kind of packs inside the game for really cheap, like a Pokemon, I don't think it was Pokemon Day, it was like some sort of balloon thing, like 12 days, but I managed to pick up quite a lot of kind of stuff from that. Although it's like a weird collecting in TCG Live, to be honest with you. Like, doesn't feel the same as in Pocket. Like in Pocket I get quite hyped at trying to kind of complete my decks and stuff like that, whereas Live I'm like, as long as I've got the stuff that I want to try and play with, then I suppose I'm more interested in collecting the actual physical cards. I'm going first, that doesn't bother me, to be honest with you, with this deck. And like the Turloin up and the Monkey Dory. Not the best starting hand, to be honest with you. What we're up against here. Looks like Alakazam. Oh, 4 mulligans. I'll take it though. I'll take that. 11 cards opening hand. And we got the energy in there. But we can't use Invite Evil on our first turn anyway, but we've got Poffin. Yeah, we've got to start here. Let's Poffin first of all, get the Got a Carvania and a Toxel out there. Start building the Sharpedo and getting ready to accelerate the energy onto it. I think I'm actually going to drop an air balloon on the Purloin just now. Don't want to retreat it yet, but it's nice to have that on there. I don't think I'm going to need to use Invite Evil next turn, so I'm just going to attach onto the Carvania. Could Ultra Ball for another Carvania, but I don't know what I want to discard here at the moment, so I'm just going to hold at the moment. We'll see what he can get set up here. I'm straight in with a Hilda. Makes me kind of hopeful that he doesn't have many Pokemon in his hand. I was going for the Dunsparce and the Enriching Energy. Okay, the Enriching Energy onto Abra is... Normally you play that onto the Dunsparce, because when you fold it back into your hand, your deck, you're putting the Enriching Energy back in there, but if I KO this Abra, then I'm going to lose his Enriching Energy already, so... Bit of a strange one. Even if he retreats it, it's going into discard. You can't Night Stretch it out or anything like that, because it's a spec, it's a special energy. And when the fan Rotom, get his Dunsparces out. Yeah, he's using that. Strange one, but he's going to have a Dew now. That's okay. Not too bad, I can just retreat out. Mega Sharpedo. Hungry Striker, whatever it's called, Greedy Fangs. Got 2 cards as well, but still got the KO. Okay, what do I want here? Can't use Ultra Balls because of the Itchy Pollen. Maybe I should have used those earlier. I think I should definitely evolve. I don't know if I want to use Lily's, Iono this early. Get 9 cards in hand. I think I'm just going to Lily's. Hope that I can get some nice stuff from this. 8 cards. At the very least I can switch in Gravity Mountain. Get another Monkey up. Yeah, I think I'm just going to retreat out here. Bring up Mega Sharpedo. And then did I attach? That's the question here. I'm just going to attach. I think it'll be fine. The only thing is, it doesn't want my Hungry Jaws isn't going to be activated because I've not been able to Toxtricity the energy onto Sharpedo. But I've picked up the Hero's Cape there with my Greedy Fang, which is good. Going to make it even harder for the Alakazam to get the one-hit KO on Sharpedo. They'll need like almost all their cards in their hand, so 430, so they'd need 22 cards KO in their hand. Which I mean, I've got the Iono off the back of the Lilies again, which is good. Okay. Kind of want him to use these Dunsparces and stuff here. Build up his hand, move up to the Kadabra, and then I'll Iono him. Yep. It is a fun deck, Alakazam, to be honest. I think it's just weak to the Iono. If you get like things like Judge, the Rosix, you can get a hard counter to it, I guess. Probably get candies here actually. Yeah, ooh, he's got it. But we need to play Kadabra, but then he'll draw with Kadabra. Yeah, he's going to get the KO here. That's unfortunate. Grab anything else. Back up. surely he has the energy for this. If he plays the energy, he's down to 16 cards, 320 damage. And then I'm gonna... I'm just gonna Lipard him. If he does that. Whoosh, whoosh. Right, he's in 13, so that's 260 down from the powerful hand. Yeah, he's realised he wasn't getting the one hit KO, and then he's decided against it. That's fine by me, because I am going to evolve to Lipard. I'm going to pop a Hero's Cape on just now as well. Might as well. Going to beat out to Lipard. Attach. And I want a nest ball or anything like that. Maybe, yeah, I'm just going to get Cavagna, another Cavagna, just in case he does manage to KO the Ultra Ball for the Toxtricity as well now, thinking about it. What to get rid of? I've got Ultra Balls and Mochi. I don't think I need that in this matchup because I've not got any big hitters to take out. Bosses is kind of nasty loss, but I want to keep the Lilies for later as well, so let's Ultra Ball get the Toxtricity. Use the Accelerate onto the Cavagna. But we're not far away from the proper Sharpedo set up there as well, and it's got the dam on it. Activate the Hungry Jaws. Then I'm going to Iono. Back down to 6 cards. This on is swap. Yeah, that was tasty. I love it when a plan comes together. And I'm only leaving that single prize right there, which you can probably get the KO on. I mean, like, if he doesn't, even just attaching, swinging for 120 into these Kadabras, and what's the Alakazam's HP? 40. Yeah, if I bump the cage. Only bench Pokemon with the cage, so eventually Monkey Dory as well, but I need 2 energies for that. Maybe Energy Switch, I don't think I've got it in my deck though. Wait and see what he's going to do. He's probably got the Dunsparces. So that'd be 3 cards is up to 15 cards. We'll be up to 14 cards now. Well, I'm going to draw 2 off the Hilda. 14 plus another 3 Abra. Eventually Alakazam, but still that would be 3. Like 9 draw potential. Next now. 18360. But yeah, he's not getting the one hit KO on the Torpedo, that's for sure. Damn the Dundon spot. And he's not going to have any dust. Yeah, he went for it. He went for it. But that's okay. What should I do? Oh yeah, the Greedy Fang will heal Mena because he's weak to it, so that's fine. I don't even need the Hungry Jaws. Ball. Yeah, that's... I shouldn't have bothered attaching an extra one. Sharpedo. Monkey Dory. And oh, would you look at that, my friend? We're going for another Iono. He did get his Dunsparces out, or his Dunsparces out, so... We'll be able to draw again. Or Loin, but Oh, I need a stretcher to get the light pod back. My thing, I guess. Hilda's not really that useful at the minute, to be honest. I think what you can draw up to here potentially. 3-3. 3-9. 14. 280. Kadabra. Alakazam. Oops, can't evolve that for more draw. Went with the fan roll from here. Cleared out kind of 2 Alakazams. Pictures or Super Rods used yet. Come on, fella. Oh, oof. Bad man. Last. The Super Rod. I just got all that back into the deck. Drop the Purloin, because then we can get Lipard again. Well, I'll attach on the Monkey Dory. What do I want to do? Nothing for letting me draw. I think I just Lilies here. We can get to a boss. Garden that boss earlier. And I don't even have anything to bump the battle cage either. Not that it really matters. I've got no damage. I just do my thing. Do my thing. Greedy Fang. Got 2 cards. Two Ionos in hand as well. Like, I think this guy's screwed, to be honest. Don't think there's anything he can do here. Got boss, I've got double Iono. He's not going to Iono me to get rid of my Ionos, so you can draw potentially 9 here. Up to 50, well, yeah, 9 up to 15, draw for turn 16. 320. You potentially get that, then boss the other Sharpedo up. Get his 3 prize cards. Then I Iono and bet him back down to 2 cards. Heal another Alakazam. Down to 2 cards. If he did Dunsparce's twice again, 8 cards. Then another 3 potentially from the Arbor, 11. But maybe you can get a knockout on something else, but yeah, I'm just going to outpace him at this point, I think. See what you got, mate. What have you got? Yeah, I really messed up playing that Enriching Energy on the Abra early on. That would have been like another 3 cards most of the time that he was rolling back his the Dunsparces. Yep. All the Lipard. It's well attaching energy to it as well. What's Ultra Ball? Nothing to Ultra Ball for, nothing to Hilda for. Iono. It's going to be like, how many Ionos does this guy have? And I'm doing my thing, Greedy Fang. I think just the type matchup for this guy's been unfortunate for him, because I can just use that Greedy Fang, get 2 cards and still get the KO. Side up there. Probably a good thing we weren't playing against any Discomats this game. Side up in the prizes, second last prize. But yeah, the Shark's proven to be pretty chunky, to be honest with you. Not really been any much danger in this match at all. Again, good matchup for me against Psychic type, but Alakazam is one of those ones that can quite quickly start throwing out 300 plus damage. And at this point, you just got to ask, why don't you just concede, my friend? Can't 5 prize me this. You need to kill both Sharpedos. It's not going to happen. I just sit waiting on choosing a Pokemon. While I'm waiting, might as well talk about some of our kind of plans for the stream as well. I've actually been thinking recently maybe about doing some just normal Pokemon video game streams as well. Maybe starting off with Red and Blue and just working my way through the series. I figure out the best way to set that up on stream, maybe just using an emulator or something like that. I'm not 100% sure just yet. I know you can get the little kind of cartridge or little kind of USB devices that you can plug your cartridges in. Just go in and get the win here. Yeah, you can kind of plug your original Red and Blue Game Boy cartridges in, and that's a little bit more purist, but might be easier just to do things on an emulator. Just thinking about, you know, the normal Game Boy games, okay, but once it starts getting to like the DS and stuff like that, it might be tricky to try and stream that actually from the proper device and stuff. One match, one win, guys. 1429 we're at now. Good. We've got a wee level up as well. Enough points, can't argue with that. But yeah, just queue up again and try and grind this rating out. And at least, as I say, get back up to about 1500 or something like that. I'd be kind of happy. I don't feel like I've just, my kind of first season I've got up to Master Ball, that I've then just tanked my rating. But my problem is that I keep using ranked to try out new decks instead of casual. But like, to be fair, it feels like when I'm playing ranked I get a more consistent quality of opponent. Casual's a bit all over the place, so you know, things might work out in casual for you, but then when you're actually playing against people that are taking it a little bit more seriously, the deck doesn't quite work out the way you want it to. No best opening hand for us here either, Petulant, and that's all we've got to play out. And we've got a Latias EX, so it's about the same for whoever I'm playing. Boffin is helpful though. Get the Cavagna and the Toxels out. Don't know, I don't really feel like it's worth an Ultra Ball here. And I've got the Toxtricity just now, I can wait. This is going to budge me if he's like Dragapult or something. I could yeah, we'll just run this just now. We can drop the lilies next turn. Yeah, and I'll just end turn there. Drop the lilies. See what I get in the top deck. Maybe Ultra Ball off of that with the air balloon. I can keep my Toxtricity. Ultra Ball, and air balloon or something like that maybe. and then pop the lilies. Get full hand again. What I done? What I done? Iron handsy sort of thing going on then. Yep. Gold tick box, I guess. All this, I've not really. No, I don't think I've played against Joltik too much at all. That's a lot of energy. That one attack. What? Yeah, it's like glitching. Okay. It's a kind of fast-paced deck I'm playing against here as well, I think. Guys went straight all in on that. Can't be very much. Good thing is, I've got my Evos. What would I be looking for here? Maybe not anything actually until I can get rid of that Iron Hands. To be honest. I put Monkey Dory down, I can retreat out, boss up. I don't want to put monkeys down, same with like Purloin Leopard. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'll airball in the picture run, then Lily's Determination. And so yeah, we're kind of in this sort of spot. But I think, yeah, I'm just gonna charge up Torpedo. I'm not putting anything on the bench for him to potentially get an extra prize card from. Guess maybe he could do something against Toxicity if he can get an extra couple of damage counters on there, but I don't know. I don't think he's going to Monkey Dory or anything like that, so let's just beat out here. And like, what could I get? Fez. I need something that's going to survive a Ampy very much, so I'll just wait. I'm not going to boss or anything like that. Artisan can only help him because I don't want to get any more basics out just now, so yeah, let's just greedy fang it up. Night Stretcher. Just yet, but maybe later on. Let's see where he's going. Put Nest Bottle and Energy in it. I can Monkey Dory next turn if I need to. Do an Ultra Ball for a second one, but I'm not going to be able to get the energy attach on it. Crispening 5 energy onto. Okay, what am I missing? Why wouldn't he put them onto Miraidon EX? Definitely missing something here. Okay, Iron Leaves. Oof. Nasty actually, yeah. That's what I didn't see coming. That's gonna. Oh gee. I am screwed. Yep. In the screw. Yeah. Let's have a look. I'm going to put picture run up. Easier thing to fix. Times 6, 180. Good enough anyway. Ouch. I'm not even sure how to deal with this now. Let's fall and see what we've. What can we? Guys, maybe. This is a shout. Gonna just need to. Got me here, I think. To be honest with you, I don't. Not really seeing what I can actually do. I could IONO him, but let's see back at least. Don't know why I put the Toxel up. Actually, that was just really dumb. Maybe I'll go for that instead of Carvania, but I doubt I should put 2 Carvanias. What I should have done. Patch in here. I'll bang a purloin. Well, again, probably. I don't think it even makes a difference because you can easily take Toxel or whatever. Let's go IONO. It wasn't a good idea. I was just gonna get the kill on it. Ultra Ball's not worth. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get it in. That I shouldn't have done that. I should have retreated first and then done subjugate and chain. Oh well. We push up. Toxel. Yeah, I messed that. I meant to retreat first. Wanted to do this. I could have at least swung this turn then, but we'll see how it goes. I think I've already and I gave up here, to be honest. Quite a nasty deck actually. Maybe give that a try at some point. Yeah, it's going to Iron Hands in. Thank you very much. Brings him to 1 prize card left. Yeah, all he needs is the boss's orders or something like that. I mean, I can swing with Petra around here and at least take another 2 prize cards, but don't know what I can do after that. I'm going to be able to boss and stuff. So we'll count my catcher, but yeah. Script. Oh, I'm just going to do a Monkey Dory and a Poffin and get the Sharpedo. Might get an easy KO there. Suppose I could just double these as well. Only stage 2, so that's no use. Odds really much helping. Might as well do it, get the energies back out the discard. I think that I am screwed. Get it out out the deck. Yeah, he's already won. Gonna concede and move on. 50-50 so far. I wasn't expecting that with that deck. Forgot about the Iron Leaves. I was just expecting the Rhydon, the Can't Be Very Much and stuff like that. The Iron Hands. Back down to 14-16. Nothing else for it, to bit to queue again and just see where we can go. Sidekick coin. That means doing sidekick. Probably. Wing first. The anticipation. I am going first again. I don't mind it with this deck, as long as we get a decent kind of opening hand, which we did not. Well, we're going to have to mulligan anyway, so that's fine. Thank God, get that hand away. That is something good. Basics and Poffins. Okay, a bit petulant to start again, but got 2 Poffins there. We've, you know, got the Hero's Cape straight away as well. That's good. Yeah, plan's going to. Oh. Relish, but yeah, we've got a good match up here too, that's handy. Let's get the Carvania there. I'm just going to Hero's Cape him straight away. Help's going to keep him on the bench there for the next turn. Don't think they would have had any kind of way Gardevoir just to kind of get back there anyway. Yeah, get it killed in the first turn anyway, but could get the Tox on the Purloin set up. I don't want Artisan, that makes it easier for them. I'm going to Poffin again. And what do I want? I think it's just another Carvania. Psyduck's no use against Gardevoir. We need 2 Toxtricities. Not for this deck, I've got the Purloin already. I'm actually just going to take the 1 Pokemon and leave space there for something else, maybe Monkey Dory. And then while we're here, we might as well attach. Not going to play the Artisan. Does pass. Oh, it's going to item lock me, which is kind of annoying. Really, we're kind of looking for like a Lily. I don't know. Hilda even would be nice. Trolley with the Gardevoir's interesting. Usually run Secret Box myself, but Trolley's pretty strong. Gets all the stuff out there straight away. We're going to set up with a Mega Diancie, I guess. Because it's not weak to darkness, but doesn't mean it's strong against it neither. Still going to need what, 2 full swings from the Diancie to get with Kangaskhan, get the Bidgeot. Seems a bit weird having Bidgeot and Frillish, to be honest. A bit extra on the item lock, I guess, if you're worried something's going to get prized or something like that, but Ultra Ball for the Jellison. Okay. 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 That's how we're playing it. Nice. That was on first. He's filled his bench now with the trolley anyway, so. Yeah, let's go with the Dory. Monkey, monkey, Dory. Punky, monkey. Whatever, you can discard that. No. Iono, here we go. Let's put all that stuff that you just ultra balled back into your deck, my friend. It's a shame we didn't get the straight torpedo. We've got the Hilda and stuff there, but obviously we've had to use Iono to get it. Can't use Ultra Ball because of that budget. What should I do? What should I do? I know what I'll do. Let's invite Eve. Let's see. I'll take the second shark as well, why not? Only problem here is if he Ionos me as well. Hopefully what I can do here is I can beat out Sharpedo, boss up the rat, the Curlier. Don't let him set up Gardevoir here, I think is the plan. 4 energies in the discard already. Arvening. Going for with the Arvin. Ball, Bravery Charm. Bravery Charm the Drifloon. That's the other thing, is I could try and snap the Drifloon, but it's more important to have a look at all the energies discarding. He's going to really, without Gardevoir, he's going to be having problems here. The burning through his cards. That was nice from there, the lilies on the Pokegear. Okay. Oh. Torpedo. Torpedo. Electricity. Mr. Surge. That energy onto Sharpedo. And we are beating out. Town store so that you can't get a Ralph's back easily. Right, so use it. See what tools we've got. Balloons. Right, so just take one. No Night Stretch and no Ultra Ball because item lock. So not too worried about that anyway. Let's boss up and get rid of that Curlier. Means you cannot possibly have Gardevoir next turn. I might as well Greedy Fang as well again. Yeah. Sorry, just seen your comment there to cheese. Easy peasy. Probably over talking it through, overthinking it, but yeah, just keep the Gardevoir away. Get far too much energy in the discard there for him to do much. Without Gardevoir now, can't even really manually attach. She's already putting the Kangaskhan in to try and stall. He's getting a bit desperate now, trying to get his route. He's even just a routes back up, but if I could get another boss, maybe the top deck or Iono, might give me a boss for next turn. Yeah, this is ladder. I think I'm like a 14, 16 or something like that rating at the minute. As I say, I'm kind of my goal today is to try and repair that. I've been tanking my rating just by playing, like trying out new decks basically and ranked instead of casual. It's a bit of a weird Gardevoir deck this though, like Budger and Kangaskhan. It's not how I play it personally. Look at that, eh, boss? That's lovely. Do I need to do anything else here? No, not really. Toxicity onto the other Sharpie though, just in case. And yeah, boss the routes. So nice as well to be drawing 2 cards and taking out the enemy Pokemon. Excuse me. What have you got for me, my friend? What have you got? Night stretcher routes, bench routes. Imagine I top deck another boss. I remember how many I've got in this deck. 3, maybe. Don't think it's a 4 boss deck. Going with a itchy paw into it. No way! Literal top deck boss, top deck boss, top deck boss. Say goodbye to your routes, my friend. Anything else I want to do here? I can't really because the item lock and I could attach. Might as well attach. Right, boss. Be fuming. For sure. Wish it worked like that all the time. Maybe I can't even remember. There might actually be a 4th one in here. I should just get rid of this budget though. I feel like I've got a lot in my hand just now though. Monkey Dory. We'll monkey off. I'm going to monkey off Purloin actually. Just leave the damage on Sharpie though at the minute. Hi, Bajou. Not so stally now, are we? Yeah, I feel like I want to Iono just to get rid of stuff in my hand. What can I do here? Mochi. Mochi, I think it's prized. I think it's prized, to be honest. Iono's terrible for me, so I'm going to put me down to 2 cards. Hilda. To do something. Did Candy Gardevoir, but then yeah. Good luck. It's like weird as well, like times like this when like you've got such a dominant board state, for some reason I always feel like I'm just about to throw it away, man. Like like I'm going to make some fatal error and just throw the entire game despite being so far ahead. Like here, what can you do with this again? So like Guard of War, see he gets 11 damage counters on there, 11 to 330 damage, he still can't one shot. And if he does that, I'm just going to throw it back the Lipard. Yeah, that'll do. He's far too late though. Hey Candy Show, mate. Nice to see you back in. Got a pretty nice matchup here. Weird sort of alternative Gardevoir deck the guy's playing with Kangaskhan. No Screamtails, you get the Jellicent. Yeah, no Screamtail when he's using the Drifloon, but... Oh, hey man, it's unfortunate. Sometimes this time of year the weather can be terrible and internet can be a little bit dodgy in the UK. Especially if you're not like city centre or somewhere urban like. I really think just waiting for this guy to realise that the jig's up and just concede. I mean, yeah, counter capture that if you want, my friend. Because I'm just like, I just take out the Drifloon with Monkey Dory and then nothing else can survive Sharpedo. You played much of the Shark Candy Show? Found it's actually kind of strong sometimes like late game, but it's really strong like early game as well. You kind of got like a fast pace to it, but once you're set up it's quite strong as well. Using the Lipard to ping the damage over stuff. Yeah, just put Mega Sharpedo up. It's over, I think. Adrena Brain. Bye, Drifloon. And what you got for me? Nothing. Everything's either weak or... Yeah. Thank you very much. I do like playing Gardevoir, Candy Show. Just the current climate at the minute, there's a lot of dark type decks. Especially when I go and play local. I'm coming up against a lot of Charizard. And I just feel like, yeah. Like people say that Lucario's not great because it has that Gardevoir matchup, but I feel like Gardevoir's got like even more bad matchups at the moment. Maybe not decks that'll kind of turn out to be like good in the long run, like meta decks and stuff like that, but people are playing a lot of the kind of Flavor of the Month decks from Phantasmal. I play a little bit of chess. Like I know how to play it. I don't have an ELO or anything like that. Some of my friends are really into their chess. Play a lot of tabletop stuff though, like D&D, Hero Quest, that kind of stuff. But yeah, chess is always, I don't know. Like I find with chess that I'm really excited and hyped to play it at the start of a match, but then sometimes matches drag out so long. I mean, I'm not playing blitz chess or anything like that, so by the end of the match I'm not really paying as much attention and I end up blundering a lot. That's kind of like Pokemon as well, to be honest. Kind of like a race to see who's going to blunder first. Do I want to go first? Aye, why not? Seems to be working out for me. I'm still not sure with this deck. Oh, nice. Rage Dragon V-Star. Managed to pick up a booster bundle of Prismatic recently for retail price, which I was kind of shocked at. But all I got from it was Lugia EX. And it's kind of nice to have a Lugia, to be honest with you. Just a sick Pokemon, full stop. I feel like if that card that came out years ago, it would be kind of really valuable. But we just don't rate like an EX. Even you know, like back in the day, a holo was sick. Now a holo is like a dud, not even a hit. An EX is like barely a hit kind of thing. Or at least they feel good to get them at the time, but then you go to the card shop and they're sitting there for 50p. So what am I wanting here? I've got the Carvanias. I want Purloin and Toxel. And leave a wee gap for something else later. Monkey Dory probably. I feel like I could just attach here. Can't attack Henry, can I? Absol box. Trying to think what my win condition is for this. Just outpace. Probably. That nice. Really is a streamer client today. Yeah, we were actually talking to my mates recently about we've got like a few some vintage stuff. Like base set and stuff like that, not in the best condition or anything, nothing crazy valuable, but we wanted to maybe build some old school decks and play a little bit like that. Like I'm interested in playing expanded as well, but it just feels like there's so many cards to consider. Like just playing the TCG full stop is quite a lot to take in at times, all the cards that are like currently valid, let alone everything that's ever been valid. And then I think when you're playing expanded formats, you need to have a pretty good ban list in place as well. Otherwise, it can just become a bit of a shit show. So, yeah, I kind of want to play expanded just to be able to use those old cards. I feel like I've got a good amount of Sword and Shield stuff, but I can never use it because it's not current. That missed energy. The tugboat. So yeah, trying to think what my condition is here. I think I probably want to boss up. Just don't have the energy. Yeah, I'm gonna boss up. Yeah. That's all. If only I had electricity or something like that. Not much else I can do at the moment, but puts him in KO range at least. And then I get the toxicity I was looking for now, don't I? Nice. At least I top deck the Sharpedo. I'd be looking pretty nasty at the moment. Okay, he's just going to take out the Petulant. Okay. Okay, I mean... Getting it. Well, I don't even need an energy, do I? Pop up. I think. Pop up the Purloin Air Balloon. Electricity attach. Retreat. Swing, take out Mega Absol. Oh, ouch. Forgot about that part of that attack. Ah, I've got the Ultra Ball though. Be fine. Purloin up. Let's Super Rod just to get pitch and electricity back. I will Ultra Ball. Got the Cavania Purloin. Get me a toxicity. Evolve. Ability. Attach. Retreat. Wang. Not even need to use boss. Double boss in hand. This is the boss deck, I guess. Where you get not necessarily all the Pokemon what you want, but you always get boss. I'm thinking as well, can they show like old trainers and stuff like that? There's got to be some crazy old trainers out there that would totally mess up the modern game. You know, you go far back enough, like old base set and stuff. Base set, and I think Neo in the kind of Neo series, Neo Genesis and Discovery and all that. Like there wasn't supporter cards, I don't think. There wasn't a supporter item tool. There was just trainer cards. So that obviously kind of changed things up when that got changed into the different types of trainer cards as well. I think it also meant that you could use as many trainers as you wanted per turn. There was no limit on supporters or anything like that. Ooh. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? It's a shame about the petrol run. There's the Mochi there. Got up to 330 now as well, so. A nice start to this match, but I need to figure out how I'm going to play off the rest of it. Thanks, I got option to Lipard. I'm just going to clutch here. Can't retreat. Would need to be pet, so I just super rod it back in. Fossil lilies. Fossil lilies. Down slow. Let's hopefully keep him alive. Don't know what to do. Monk. Right, I'm going to boss. Here we go. Monkey. Ain't going to be enough, but it's putting him into monkey range. That's for sure. What's going to needs to do 380 for the KO. I think I might be okay here. Right, let's go. Hungry Jaws in. Woof. Monkey off. 60. I think ultimately if he doesn't get a KO here. The boss in hand as well. Is he on the alpha? Energy switches. Okay. Oh. Terminal period. Oof. 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 Didn't think of it. Go for it. Ah. Oof. Oof. Ow. Oof. Ow. Oof. Ouch. Didn't see that coming. Again, hit up to walks. monkey do it at all. But shouldn't. But why not? Don't need the boss. Dark and an energy. Equal grand here. No, we're good. We're good. Wow. Peeking out, man, and we're good. Don't even need the lilies. Woo! Thought that was going to be close at the end there. I got the really good start and then he got the comeback. Can't believe that I didn't spot the terminal period, but whew, managed to walk out with a win. That's good. What I mean about like Sharpedo can still be quite good late game, even though it seems like an aggressive deck. Oh, what's happened to you? Connecting for some reason. That main game right now, is it? See, time zones UTC. Oh, GMT. I've chosen the worst time of the week to actually do a stream. Then it seems stuck on 8 at 47. One sec, guys. Exit the game completely. And if not, we can play some Pokemon Pocket or something like that for a bit. Till the maintenance is over. I think we're screwed on live, guys. Oh, just play some Pocket and then instead update the titles. Rank Grand. Update title. Why you do this to me? Oh, there we go. I think that should be us now. Sometimes this goes up in OBS, not showing up at all, really. One sec, guys. Man, what's going on here? Like that. Okay, we're kind of getting some. Quickly crop this. Sorry, I wasn't prepared to be playing this today, guys, so the scene's not set up properly. 100. Yeah. 40. Right, okay, there we go. So sorry about that, guys. I didn't realise that the maintenance was today. It's a shame. But we've still got other stuff we can play. We'll play a bit of Pocket, at least up until 5 o'clock. Maybe we can go back and play some games on live. But there's always more Pokemon. I'd actually like to get a bit of kind of setup going on where with my cards and stuff like that as well, so that I can maybe stream opening cards and stuff rather than just doing YouTube videos. But at the minute I've got all my cards and binders and everything like that's in a the kind of video setup is in a different room than the PC. And I've got a pack we can open here as well. Actually, let's check it out. Still opening these Mega Blaziken packs. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Right, let's get this pack opened. Got a Litleo, Braviary, Pidgeotto. That's a nice artwork for that Pidgeotto. Heatmotor, Galvantula. And that was. There we go. Wee bonus Mega Rising pack opening. Laggy in this app as usual, but still can't find a better way to set this up for streaming. Okie doke. So might as well play a few matches. This is really laggy. Oh jeez, this season's done. The season is done. I didn't even realise that. I'll upgrade that title again. updated Twitch cam. I guess we'll just play some random matches, at least until we can get back onto live. Battle stance, haven't noticed that. Oh, I've got an opponent already. I just went in beginner there, I think. Don't look like a beginner I'm playing against, right enough. Struggles to update the YouTube one. There we go. And basic Pokemon, Swablu. Eevee. Porygon. Oh, just get my head back in the game for a different kind of setup here. So I'm gonna just tweet out Tingling for now until I get set up. Tingly noise. Eevee, this setup this is, to be honest. He's just going for the straight bite. I'm supposed to get rid of the Chingling. There we go, Terria. I'm worried about what he's going to do in the next. Just Rocky Helmet. Here we go. Because there's not much else that I can actually do. Weak sauce, my friend. This is research. Need some basics. Could have done with another basic, but we've got Mega Altaria out again. We can potentially retreat out. We need to. And if he again, he's gonna out. Porygon do? It's gonna more draw. Attach into the Leafeon. Retreat. Heal from? Not paying attention there. Not looking amazing here. Let's hopefully get rid of any Cyrus he might have. If he's got Cyrus, I'm screwed. Music in the background, guys. Put something on the bench. Actually do that. Oh no, I'd need to. Not worth it. And I can't get the barrier charge. I need boss's orders, I need Sabrina or something. Don't know. Oh, good Candy Show, mate. I'm here for your convenience, not the other way around. Like, you don't need to worry about it. I'm just chilling and enjoying some games. Started off decently there anyway. 1 for 1 on the Pokemon Pocket side of things. I'm just gonna, bear with me a minute guys, I'm just gonna go and grab a quick drink and stuff. 2 minutes or something like that. Before I start another game. I'm a bit parched. Back in a sec, I'll just put a little minutes, guys. That's me back. Yeah, I'm only playing Pocket at the minute just because it looks like the maintenance is going on for live just now. I can't get in. It's on till 5 o'clock. So I thought I'd just play a few games of Pocket just now. Just until 5 o'clock, and then I can hopefully get back on and play a few more games of live before I need to call the stream today. But yeah, so I've just kind of picked the absolute worst time ever to to actually try and play some live just before the maintenance kicks in. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm looking at this battle stance. I think I should really go with TCGP because I want serious players, to be honest with you. But I practice playing casual, not playing ranked here because the season's over on Pocket, but might as well get a few matches in. Get used to this kind of Altaria tingling setup that I've been using. Although the meta is obviously going to switch up a bit when the new Megas come out. There's a Mega Charizard coming to Pocket, and it pretty much just one-shots everything. It does 250 damage, but it takes 50 damage for 4 energies. But Pocket was how I got into collecting again. I'd played like TCG Online like years ago, 5-6 years ago, probably pre-pandemic, to be honest with you. Nice to get the chingling off the bat there. And yeah, there was just a lot. It was kind of a lot to take in. And then when I started playing Pocket, it was kind of early. There was only the first 2 sets out. I managed to kind of like main set both of them. So it was just really hype. I feel a lot of my mates were playing it as well, so we're kind of trading, battling each other, all that sort of stuff. And then from there, yeah, like it's kind of like dipping your toe into the water of the actual TCG, really, isn't it, when you're playing Pocket? So, you know, I'm going into the shops and I'm seeing packs, I'm like, do you know what, I'm just going to buy a couple of packs. And then I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do that, I might as well start my YouTube channel as well and kind of document that process of like opening my first packs again and stuff like that after like for the first time in maybe even 25 years or something like that. It's crazy. Like the only like Pokemon I would have opened back in the day would have been base set, like maybe Jungle or Fossil, to be honest. So yeah, it was cool just to kind of be able to relive that again as an adult, understanding it a bit more and stuff. But that all came through Pocket, basically, get me back into it. particularly playing. That's obviously something I didn't really. You did play when you were kids, but you didn't understand the rules of the TCG. You didn't know what was going on. You had nobody to teach you. The internet wasn't really a thing, and like I think at that time in my life, like we had dial-up. Obviously, was like the best internet that we had, and I kind of had to sit with my parents if I was going on the internet. It was like still early days. You don't have the access to it that you do now when it's on your phone, and like even little kids basically are already on Reddit and stuff like that. Hey, what am I doing here? I don't need the list here because I've already got my basics out. I think I'll just attach on the Swablu. I could do the jingly noise again, but I do star drop, and then that's just really kind of pressuring. And I've still got the chingling on the bench there that I can switch back out to do the item lock again if I want to. None of this is really helpful at all. Mars, I'm assuming, is probably a bad idea. Mars is kind of like Iono. It is a normal TCG. So I don't think that's a good idea because I think he's got a crap hand. Sabrina's pointless. So I'm just going to start up and really put pressure on here. Just leaving him with 10 HP. I'm going to take the 20 here, bring him down. Get actually down to 30, but if he doesn't bench a basic here, then he's in big trouble. Continual attrition NL. This viewers from streamboo.com. Goodbye. I always get this spam and stuff like that. Like, I'm just, it's like people don't get it, like streaming just for fun and stuff like that, and then it's like everything has to be business minded. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, I don't want fake viewers. Thank you very much. Like, it just defeats the point. I want people to watch my content because they want to watch it, maybe? Okie doke. We've got his sniping set up now. I think I'm just going to have to go back chingling. What we're getting on the draw here. 12th research, that's good because we've got like trainers in hand. We should hopefully get some Pokemon here. Got another Changling, and we've got the Mega Altaria, which is what we're looking for. So I'm going to bench Changling. Maybe wasn't a great idea. Oh, now that I'm thinking of it. We'll just go with it. We're just going to go with it. Definitely going to get another point here, but maybe shouldn't have pressured with the Jirachi there, to be honest with you. It set me back a kind of a turn here. He's just got the easy key on it. I'm actually playing the EV for Sylveon. Sylveon for the draw 2 cards. Jolteon, okay. Really going to snipe with a Greninja. Oh, ouch. Ouch. This might be bees. I need Lycia and Red here. if I don't destroy that ninja, it's game over. Let's see what he does with Sabrina. He's going to put up Darkrai. Oh, not even. GG's, my friend. A 50-50 on the pocket as well. I really blundered when I pushed up the Jirachi just to try and pressure that. I didn't get the. I should only have done that if I could actually get the KO, to be honest. That's what I should have done. Oh, yeah. I can't believe that the ranked season for this is finished already. Seems really early. I don't know what date the new set comes out. And pocket. Oh, 17th? Was it tomorrow? I thought it was going to be like the end of the month. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Well, no wonder then. No wonder the the season's finished. The new set comes out tomorrow. Yeah, okay, another game. Wonder if PTCGP Live will be back up yet. Only an hour maintenance, and they're probably just doing like reboots and stuff like that. Nice for the Changling to start again. I'm not going to bench the other one. I've got the Lycia and the Pokeball there, so I can hopefully get 2 Swablues and Jirachi out. Rather than doubling up in the Changling. Oh, Changling v Changling. Am I going first or second? I'm going first, which means I'm going to get Changling, but already going to have the Pokeball out. Anyway, I'll be trying to think what other items I've got. Not that much. Mostly supporters. Wobble up this year. Double Swablu, Jirachi. Can't attack. Oh, I can attack. See, I forget sometimes the rules between TCG Live, or like just Pokemon TCG, and like Pocket. Okay, I've win the mirror match here, except he's got the NDDs, which I don't have in. This is research. Get the evolve here. I think. Bingley again. Now I think it's a good time for the next turn to swap out for the Jirachi to take out the Chingling. what happens. I think the current meta in this, like, look at this board, you know what I mean? Double Alterias. Maybe, bit of Oricorio's good in the current meta. Oricorio Magnezone. Oh, we've got another Mega Altaria. We can test the research as well. Pokeball Sabrina. I don't know that's number 4. Yeah, now I think take out Changling, up for Jirachi. So we can take out this Changling without too much risk to our bench in terms of the Megas. Worst they can do is Sabrina, and then I'll just pop up the Changling. We can take the single prize for that. Meta and TCG at the minute is this deck, basically Mega Altaria. It's a kind of new one from Mega Rising. Before that, and kind of still, is Suicune Greninja. Suicune, sorry. I always thought I started calling him Suicune when I was a little guy. Later on that I realised it was actually called Suicune. Some of the kind of Japanesey names are kind of hard to understand, right? So Suicune with Greninja. Greninja does like a bench sniping attack ability. And Suicune does damage based on the number of benched Pokemon on both sides, the opponent and you. But Altaria, it does damage based on your benched Pokemon, so the enemy can't get away with just not benching anything basically to bring your damage down. I'm trying to think what else. Oricorio Pom-Pom. Oricorio has an ability but it doesn't take damage from EXs, kind of like Crustle in normal TCG. So that can be quite strong because obviously the EXs. Yeah, if you knock out a Mega, you win. Like, just imagine it's like 3 prize cards for the win. And this, you don't actually get prize cards; it's just points. So what am I looking at here? What do I want to do here? I'm gonna, if I want to Sabrina out, get something on this Jirachi to attack. So either Rain DD or he's going to have to give me one of the Swabblers. See what he does. Gonna give up one of the Swabblers. I'm quite a Pokeball really, to be honest. Gonna retreat out. Get swinging with Altaria. Trying to think what other kind of meta decks there are. And Pocket at the moment. The Eevees were quite popular for a while. Sylveon with Charizard was in a popular deck. It's probably still pretty strong. Yeah, I mean the actual the matches in Pocket are a little bit it's not as deep, you know what I mean? It's just kind of dipping your toe in the water of how to play actual TCGs, to be honest with you, but it's good because it's fast. So like a lot of the time if I'm on a, you know, waiting for a train or something like that, you know, it's easy to just play a kind of quick couple of matches, whereas like I'm out and about and I'm waiting on a train or something like that, like, you know, the way you would play like a phone game in general. TCG Live doesn't work that well for that because the games are so long, effectively. What are we up against here? Got the sleep on the go. Maybe just retreat out. So what? Nah, I can't do anything here. Yeah, I thought that. I'm just going to end turn. Hopefully win. Yeah. Nice.
You can evolve here, you can swing for 130. Basically just, like as I was saying, when I started collecting cards again, I was like, I'm coming into it from this total noob perspective where I don't know what things are, you know, what's valuable, what's good to play with and stuff like that, and I kind of felt like the best way to kind of get involved in the community was to just video what I'm doing and post it. I thought it'd be interesting for people as well, because there's a load of channels out there where you know, people have been opening loads and loads of cards, like rip 'em and ship 'em channels, I guess you call them. But it's like people aren't even really interested in the individual cards, they're just interested in like the big hits and stuff like that. Hence the name kind of Humble Hits. It's like I can get a Lugia EX and be pretty buzzing from that. Whereas when you watch a lot of these channels, it's like they're not even taking the time to go through each of the individual Pokemon, they're just just flicking through to see if they've got a big hit or not. So I kind of wanted my channel to be a wee bit different, and then kind of as things have gone on, I've really been enjoying playing the game. Like I really like the kind of, I guess like what you were kind of referring to with chess and stuff like that, planning ahead and trying to figure out what your opponent's going to do and how you're going to counter that and things. Like here, I'm worried that he's going to have a Cyrus, which is like boss's. You can use it as kind of like a boss's orders, but you can only use it against Pokemon that have damage taken from them, so like this. Open up. That has damage on it, so I'm worried that he's got that. Hence why I do the. No, I didn't even swing there. I was too busy talking. You distracted me with your candy show, and now I'm gonna lose. I missed my entire turn. Oh well. At least it's just casual. I think I'm doing 34 matches or something like that there. Or did I just go 1 out of 3 wins? Go vegan now. Picture the side up. Right, yeah, the mirror match there was kind of weird. It says that these pictures actually, okay. A second, guys, I'm just going to quickly try Pokemon TCG Live and see if that's going to work for us now. Yeah, you just always wanted to go with the gameplay, fair enough. I didn't really start playing as much until I was, until I'd actually got a few cards, basically. That was my struggle with starting playing. Not still at maintenance, so like that. Got another match just now. Yeah, I'll just let it take the time it takes, Candy Show. As I say, there was someone in the chat, I don't know if you were there at the time, advertising you want followers and all that kind of thing, and it's like that'll kind of come as it comes. I'm just enjoying making the content, and like my card opening videos, I'm kind of slowly improving the format of that, how I'm filming it, what devices I'm filming it with, how I'm lighting it and things, and just trying to get better at that, get better at kind of presenting things. So like that'll all, you know, followers and subs and all that kind of comes in time, I think. Just trying to enjoy like the creative aspect of making videos and stuff like that. I'm generally quite a creative person in general. I love music and writing music and stuff, play guitar. And just that kind of like creating something with your time and then putting it out there. I enjoy that process, so yeah, trust the process, I guess. Enjoy it, you know what I mean? Like, there's 100 Pokemon, like, 1,000, a million Pokemon channels out there. Trying to be competitive about it, trying to like, I think people can smell that as well in your content. People know when you're just having fun and when you've got an ulterior motive, if that makes sense. So this is a rough matchup for me, a little bit. Not so bad because Alteria's obviously with being like a dual flying type. In fact, it's a steel weakness for Altaria, Andy. But yeah, darkness. Let's see how we go. Yeah, I do like your video style as well. Like the kind of top down for the gameplay stuff. The tabletop gameplay stuff's great. It's kind of like watching a game of DCG Live almost. So yeah, that format like works perfectly, I think. And I think like it's nice and relaxing watching people play. Nice, we've got Alessia. What did I put up here? I just need to do my evolve. Just trying to think what's the bench. I think they're jungling now. Just attach here, I think. I'm going to attack to do 30 damage, but then I'm going to need to put something else up to play with. I'm not going to have Altaria charged up. I think it's like anything else, Candy Shows. Practice, the more you do stuff, the more comfortable you get. It's the same like starting the YouTube videos and starting stream as well. It's like kind of daunting. You're like, oh, what am I going to say? And then as you start, you kind of just start to relax into it a little bit more. And then you just try not to worry about it too much, but it's hard because you're always thinking like about people's perspective of you. Yeah, do you know what I mean? You want things to be good quality because then that, you know, people feel that you're working hard on what you're doing and that you're really trying. But then you've got to have that kind of a little bit of charisma and almost be willing to make a fool of yourself a little bit, or like be okay that it could happen if you say something daft or something like that. But I think like the best YouTube content, the best content is when people are just natural and they're just chilling, talking as they normally would. Like I kind of get that for when I first start stream. I've got to be like, hi guys, welcome to the channel and everything like that. But like that's just cool because I'm now just chatting with you, just seeing what comes to the top of my head. What am I putting up here? Altaria. Getting distracted again. You see the speed and the pace as well. You don't have as long when you're doing your turns. What to do here? Right. Need to bench something to get full damage. So Sableye can go down. I feel like that's not using the normal Altaria is not really useful just now. I'm just going to red. Yeah, streams, I want to get to the goal that everything's kind of done through OBS, of the streaming software and stuff like that. In a minute for the videos, it's all recorded separately and then edited and stuff like that, which is time consuming, which then means that I can't get onto stream as much as what I want to with the time that I've got. So if I could have a nice stream setup where everything runs through OBS, including like the card videos and stuff like that, yeah, that would be sick. But it's just, yeah, building up to that and kind of taking things as it goes, right? You know, you try and do a certain video and you realise, all right, I need this type of tripod, or I'm not getting the lighting quite right, I'll need to go and get this, and you kind of slowly kind of chip away at that, especially when you're opening cards, because you're spending, there's a lot of money to spend on cards as well, to be honest with you, before you even take into account equipment. So yeah, that's another reason why I want to kind of pivot more onto playing on the channel. Although the opening's been cool and getting hyped about like basic Pokemon and stuff like that, that is starting to fade now. I just use your phone, fair enough. Yeah, I like OBS for the kind of the multi kind of cam setup and being able to do your different layouts and stuff like that. The only trick, like for example, in playing Pocket, is you need to find a way to play like an Android game on your PC. Not sure if that's a bit easier on Apple actually, if you've got like a iMac or whatever. Oh. Heartbreaking, isn't it? Yeah, that's the only thing with streaming on the phone. Like, my mate was talking to me about doing TikTok live streams, and it's kind of the same thing for that for me. It's like, I don't know if the vertical format, is that going to suit? Is that going to work? This is kind of harsh here. I think I need to retreat out. I'm going to have a walk to the altar just to kind of delay a little bit here. Because I'm going to need to get energies for somewhere. How did he switch that in? Oh, I subpoenaed him, that's why. Really? I have a conversation and play the match at the same time. There we go. Out comes Osiris. You still can't eat. Yeah, I can. Yeah. The Dark Ray into the Guzzlord Tyrannical Hole. No worries, Candy Show. See you in a bit. In the meantime, I think I'm going to try and get back onto TCG Live after this match. They didn't go with the Tyrannical, we went with the... what do you call it? One that discards energy, which is not helpful. GG's. Oh well, good thing it's not ranked. Just interesting to see what people are playing though. Loteria, Guzzlord, the Greninja. Then my thanks. Thanks for the match. Live, see where we're at with that. Wait a minute, it's till midnight. What did it say? I thought it was saying 17:00 till midnight. Oh well, no chance. I chose the worst day ever. So like, how does that work? Is it every Tuesday or something like that? Pokemon TCG Live maintenance schedule. Always on a Tuesday, but not every Tuesday. Well, that's rough. Till midnight. patch notes. Just been down for 8 hours. We've added New Year stuff in. To do with budget. Shadowy Concealment wasn't working properly by Mega Gang Gary X, that's interesting. From Support's Healing Fluff wasn't working properly. Mainly adding this kind of budget stuff in for the new year. Wonder when the new set will be added in. Dream I should have searched for this. Usually the day before, January 29th. Okay. I remember Phantasmal came out quite early on TCG Live, but I think that was more to do with the fact that it was delayed. Like it came out on TCG Live on the actual original release date. Other decks I've got here that we can try playing. Oh, another maybe 20 minutes or so that I can stream, so a wee bit of Mega Blaziken. That was the other kind of meta deck that I couldn't think of off the top of my head. Nice to get the NT in the opening hand. Oh, Chingling's nasty with the tingling noise because it blocks my rare candies. Is the main kind of route that I've got getting Blaziken set up here. But that's when we can attach to NT to begin with here. Good thing is we're getting extra card draw from NT with Legendary Pulse. And we've got a wee Professor's Research here as well, so maybe get some torch, get a Torchic down, get the attach, and then you can Jingling Noise me again once, but I'm just going to be able to start taking them out. Don't feel like there's much point Rocky Helmeting. I'm going to take the Jinglings down to 10 HP. I still need to swing on them. Be better saving that for later. Then I can maybe get an extra 20 damage on a bigger target. Mars is pretty useless at the minute. I'd rather save that till later as well. Let's just get in there and start swinging, guys. As soon as we get our way around the Chinglings, we'll be able to evolve up to Mega Blaziken. Probably by that time we'll actually have 4 energies on NT. We might even just push NT all the way with this match. What's he going to do? Push Changling again. Looks like Meltan is building up into Melmetal EX or something like that, which is going to be weak to fire anyway, so... Yeah. 80 or 150 with double attack. Use a tool. Sabrina. HP. And get the top check and the draw from the end of turn draw from the NT. It needs, I don't know if we can attach to energy here, how we could do that in terms of metal types. I conceded. Oh, well, we win. One of the great things about the Pokemon games is like the music is always great. PTCG live music's great. Like, music in this is great as well. It just like catches in your head. Another game. Ten hands again. Nice. Double Pokeball. Got the May. It'd be too difficult to set up here. Gyarados EX probably. Mega Gyarados. Gyarados. Gyatados. Man type. Okay. Anything right now because of the crossed, but okay, doke. Pokeball. I've got the Torchic. Pokeball. Entry. I'll just pop that on the bench, why not? And Professor's Research. Some cards. Not too bad at all. Not far away from our setup. We just need that Mega Blaziken. Oh, look at that. Legendary Pulse is really strong on the 3 legendary dogs. Although Raikou, I haven't seen getting played much at all. Suicune was kind of its own meta, its own archetype, as they would call it in TCG. And NT's worked out really well for this Blaziken deck and the kind of set after it came out. Really going for the energy acceleration route here, and obviously the water is not ideal. none of our supporters are that good to use here, mate. I'm just going to need whatever I get out the deck, I'll need to put back. So I need to take 2 back, I need to put 2 back. And then Mars is going to give him more cards, and he's only got 1 card in his hand at the moment, which is just going to make things easier for him. More chance of getting that second Gyarados EX. I think what I do is I'll just take out this Manaphy. Is going to be trying to get the first hit on the Gyarados. Can't let it attack the Blaziken first. Come on, guy. Oh, it's taking so long. Candy's no much help necessarily. Helmet on the Entei. Should I? What should I do here? Attach or no? See what should I attach to? Yeah, I'm gonna do this because it's just gonna destroy the Entei. I can get the ball and then he can swing for 160 against me. With 50 HP. I mean, let's see. Actually, Sabrina's out. We would be doing with another Mega Blaziken now. He's just got his wang in, surely. Surely he knew would do that. And just so he doesn't have to take the rocky helmet damage. This is 2 Sabrinas. Most people don't run 2 Sabrinas though. Where's my other Mega Blaziken? And my discard? How did that happen? I'll discard the top 3 cards you're putting. Right, okay. Forgot that it did that. Just up to fate now. If he has another Sabrina, it's GG. He can retreat out, Magikarp, then Osiris him, or Sabrina. Alright. Yes. Okay. What is What's that? Helicopters. Come on, top deck Cyrus, top deck Cyrus. Top deck Cyrus. Fuck off. Goddamn me. I mean, I can still survive two hitties. Come on, what you got for me? What do you got, man? E-boss's orders in pocket. Sabrina you've already used. Cyrus, but you no damage. Only thing that's going to watch Sabrina. Yeah, I can see. If there's any new interesting decks worth trying out. Ninja EX. Wait, Mega Absol. If I built a Mega Absol deck yet at all. You could really go through all these decks and get rid of stuff that's not actually useful. Here's a fun deck. Let's try that out. This is Brick Central, but when it works, it's quite fun. And just I like Poly, Wrath and Poliwhirl and Politoad and everything like that. I think this will probably be last game today. I'm really annoyed that I didn't know PTCG Live was going to be down for maintenance. Really annoying. Would have done something a bit different today or yesterday. But, yeah, it is what it is. Not much I can do about it now. And we've got a pretty nice opening hand there. We've got the Candy and Poliwrath and that straight away. Not going to let me rear Candy straight away though, right enough. Jingling, 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 jingling. Candy did nothing. Oh no. Let's just power up the bench. That's probably the only thing I can't actually do with my shades here is jingling. I've made this deck before Chingling was a thing. What we're looking at here, we're looking at Chingling Rampardos Aerodactyl EX. Yeah, everybody's up in arms about Chingling, just it's like adding Bajou into the game. We're just like, what the heck? Well, the polybag's charged up. I need Riolu or something to deal with this. Pokeball for the Riolu. Pop deck something. go. Definitely needs to fight energy. Why did you do? I might as well put that there for the retreat. That's the only problem with this deck. It's like, it's awkward with the water and fighting energies. It might be better just to go full fighting energy. And then I do have Mantiques in here. And this just blocks me, but I can get Lucario on the go. Ugh, this guy's going to be so set up by the time I can actually do anything. That's ridiculous. Okay, this was a terrible idea. Kingland's such a pain. Pterodactyl, and that means I can't evolve Pokemon. Yeah, I'm screwed. Majorly screwed. Oh, they just concede now. To be honest, it's already over. Does like Aerodactyl work against Rare Candy? We'll find out right now, I guess. I won't. That does, yeah. Just concede. Over. I didn't even do any damage in that match. Right, okay guys, that's 25 to 6 now. Actually, I was going to call it at 5:30 because I do have some appointments and stuff tonight to get to, so that's a lot of fun. I enjoyed that today. Just a shame about the fact that the PTCG live was on maintenance from 4 o'clock, so we got an hour of that, and I think it actually ran on at maybe about 4:15 or something like that we got out of live, and then we've done an hour of pocket as well, so 50-50. Hopefully there's a little bit for everyone in there. Yeah, rest of this guy. But
But yeah, thanks very much for tuning in, guys. Thanks very much for the Candy Show, for kind of coming along to all the streams so far, and for kind of being probably the most active person in my community so far. So thanks for that, Candy Show. Not sure if you're back yet, but thank you very much. I've started a Twitter. I'm going to start using Twitter, x.com/HumbleHitsTCG, to basically announce when I'm going to be streaming and stuff like that. I'm a bit disappointed that I didn't get to play enough Pocket today, but I was thinking maybe Thursday, but I think by that time Ladder might be finished, so maybe if I can get on tomorrow and play some more games, because I really need to try and boost that rating back up a little bit. I really would like to get to 1500 again before the end of the season, the end of the ladder. So yeah, hopefully we can get that done. I'm not sure what's going to be coming out next. I guess it's just a new battle pass in TCG Live, new rewards and stuff like that. And the new ladder, but we'll see what happens. So other than that, yeah, stay tuned to the channel for more stuff, guys. We've got we'll be opening some Ascended Heroes when we get that, but I've been trying to pick up kind of some of the rarer products in the meantime. Like the other day I got some Prismatic, we got that opened up for the channel, and yeah, stay tuned for more streams as well. But thanks very much, guys. Take it easy. See you in the next one. Bye.